Good day children, today we are going to see a new chapter, chapter 11, measurements. In this chapter we are going to state the units for measuring length, mass and capacity. Measure length, mass and capacity in standard units. In grade 1 we used to measure using non-standard units. Here we are going to use standard units. First let's measure, we see measurement of length. As I told you, we use body parts to measure the length of the objects, right? Here, can you see he is using handspan, but if the handspan measurement of the adult differs from the handspan measurement of a child, so you can if both of them measure, you will get different answers. So that is a non-standard unit of measurements. So we are using a fixed unit which is called a standard unit. Okay, so we are going to learn two things, that is centimeter and meter. Centimeter is a standard unit which we use to measure smaller things. Okay, centimeter is used to measure smaller things like eraser, like an eraser, a pencil, then a jump clip. Okay, for these things, smaller objects, we will use centimeter. Okay, that standard unit is called centimeter, and we denote it in short as cm. Cm stands for centimeter. Cm stands for centimeter. Okay, see, your finger is about 1 centimeter thick. Your finger is about 1 centimeter thick. You can use a ruler, that is a scale. You can use a scale, this is a ruler, that is scale, to measure the length of things in centimeters. Okay, you use scale. We'll see few examples to how to measure the length of things using a scale. See, you just have to keep the object at 0. Okay, they'll be given you measurements. See, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, the numbers will be given. You just keep it at 0, the starting point, and you have to see where it finishes. The number it ends up, where the ending line comes. Okay, that is the answer. Okay, so now let's see some examples in your exercise sums. Okay, can you see? Write down the length in centimeter. See, one end, whatever you're measuring, one end you should keep at 0. You should read the measurement at the other end. One end at 0, other end you have to measure the length. That is the answer. You should read the length. Okay, now we'll see. What is the measurement? What is the length of the eraser? See, one end is at 0, the other end is at 2. So this is the answer. The answer is 2 centimeter. Okay, now the nail, one end is at 0. So what is the answer? See, ending is at 5. So the answer is 5 cm, centimeter. This is a short way of writing centimeter. Okay, centimeter is used to measure length of things, smaller things. Okay, such as eraser, pencil, a book. Okay, what is the measurement of this pencil? 15. So it is 15 centimeter. Okay, this caterpillar, see, 8. It is 8 centimeter. Okay, now I'm going to use a ruler to measure the length. Okay, I'm going to use a ruler to measure the length. Take a scale, that's called a ruler, and at one end keep the 0, exactly at 0, and see what is the measurement at the other end. The answer is 2. Your handspan measure is 2. So it is 2 centimeter. You have to put this. Okay, if you write only 2, it's just a number. If you put 2 centimeter, it is measurement. Okay, now what is the length of the box? Keep exactly at 0. Here, see, look, read the measurement at the other end, 7 centimeter. This line, 0, this is also 7 centimeter. Okay, the book, one end at 0, the other end at, read the length at the other end, 3. So it is 3 centimeter. Okay, for measuring longer length, okay, longer things such as the length of your room, height of your room, a door, we use a unit called meter. In short, it is written as m. Okay, meter is written as m, M-E-T-R-E. Spread your arms, the length is about 1 meter. And you have to know that there is a connection between centimeter and meter. That is 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. This is very important. Okay. This you will be using even when you go to 12th standard. 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. You can use a meter scale or a measuring tape to measure the length of the things in meters. You can see this measuring scale in when you're buying cloth for bits, okay, bits of jacket, blouse bits. For that they'll be using the meter scale. Okay. Height of a door can be measured using a measuring tape. See, this is they've just drawn this you can use to measure the height of a person. Okay, here they have drawn a picture of an ostrich. Can you see? So you know ostrich is taller, right? So to measure its height they use meter. That is 100 centimeter is 1 meter. So it's more than 1 meter. The height of the ostrich is more than 1 meter. Okay. Can you see the boy using a tape to measure the length of the door? Yes. I want you to, if you have a tape, you can use the tape to measure the length of your door and window. Okay. Now in exercise 2, you just have to put tick, okay, for greater than 1 meter and put a cross when it is less than 1 meter. Obviously tree is greater than 1 meter, okay. So this is less than 1 meter. This is also less than 1 meter. This is height of the refrigerator, greater than 1 meter. This is less than 1 meter. Sari, you can measure, it is more than 1 meter. Okay, in the second sum, which unit will you use to measure these? They are given you some objects. You have to choose what unit you will use, either centimeter or meter. For smaller objects, we have to use centimeter. For bigger objects, we have to use meter. Okay, so definitely you cannot measure the length of your school bus using centimeter. So you will use meter. You cannot measure your mother's height using centimeter, it's meter. The thickness of your max book, definitely centimeter, because it's very small. Like that you have to know what unit you should use, okay, to measure the length or height. Okay, so in this chapter deals with for you to identify the standard unit which you will use to measure the lengths. Okay, now let's see. Okay, measurement of capacity. Okay, see, a spoon, a mug, a bottle, a bucket. Okay, a medicine cup will be smaller in size. Okay, that is used for ml. Liter means you can choose the example bottle. Okay, capacity is the quantity of liquid a container can hold. See, we saw no the capacity of an object. As the size gets bigger, the capacity also is more. Now here you are using an object to measure the capacity of another object. It can hold 4 cups. There is tea in this kettle. When you pour, it fills 4 cups. That is, the capacity of the kettle is equal to the capacity of 4 cups. Yes, we used to compare, right, the weight and length using another object, the same thing. The capacity of a kettle is equal to the capacity of 4 cups. If you fill it, it will be equal, and here it will become empty. That means the capacity of 4 cups is equal to the capacity of 1 kettle. Now this is a non-standard way of measuring capacity. So we are going to see the standard unit to measure capacity. Okay, First one, when you want to measure the capacity of small containers like spoon, medicine bottle, or the medicine, they'll give you the cup, right, to drink the medicine, that one, or so small cup. We used a standard unit, milliliter. It is written in short as ml. You can see this in your syrup bottles, right? ml. 5 ml you have to drink 10 ml. The whole bottle itself will be like 50 ml, like that only, okay? And a drop of water is about 1 ml. Capacity of a teaspoon is about 5 ml. A teacup can hold 200 ml of tea. Okay, this is the milliliter is a small unit of capacity. That is, we use milliliter to measure the capacity of small containers. Okay, capacity of small containers. Liter is a larger unit of capacity. That is, we use liter to measure the capacity of larger containers. The short way of denoting it is L, liter. This you can see in juice bottles, right? 2 liter Pepsi, 1.5 liter Coke, like that you can see. Even ml you can see in juice bottles, smaller bottles, right? 200 ml, 250 ml, 500 ml, like that you can see. Okay, so we'll use larger capacity means a bucket, drum, a water tank in your house. On the top it will hold more water. Okay, so for that all you will use liters. And this is one important fact: 1 liter is equal to 1000 ml. 1 liter is same as 1000 milliliters. Both quantities same. So you should know for what you have to use, what standard unit you have to use to measure. Either maybe the length, weight, or capacity. You should know what standard unit you have to use. For length we have learned centimeter and meter. For weight we have learned gram and kilogram. For capacity, milliliter and liter. You should know the difference where you have to use what standard unit. Okay, now we'll do exercise 6. Okay, are the capacities of these containers less than or greater than 1 liter? So if it is greater than 1 liter, put a tick. If it is less than, put a cross. Okay, by looking itself we can see the greater the size, the greater the capacity. So this is more than 1 liter, more than a liter. These are less than 1 liter. Yes, this is a small Coke bottle, so definitely be 200 ml, like that only. Okay, now the second sum. Here you have to choose the unit to measure the amount of liquid. Okay, that is capacity. Milk in baby's feeding bottle, definitely ml. Okay, water in a terrace water tank, definitely liter. It will be a bigger one, it will have more capacity, so you will use liters. Feeding baby's feeding bottle will be only ml. Likewise, you have to fill in the other boxes. Okay, you have to read and choose the standard unit and write. That's all. Okay. Okay, children, I want you to go through this chapter very well and first learn the standard unit of measuring for length, weight, and capacity, and learn the spelling of those things and know when to use what standard unit you have to use at what purpose you have to use. That you have to know. Okay, please learn that. Do all the exercise. I think you will be clear with the concept. Okay, it's a really very easy chapter, children. Okay, children, thank you.